Hey guys, it's Natalie, and today we are going to go do some thrifting at the Goodwill Outlet where you pay by the pound. I haven't been thrifting in weeks. Weeks, I tell you, I am deprived. I was on vacation, truly on a vacation. I didn't do any thrifting. Before that, we went to the garage sale, which was amazing. So good, but not true thrifting, right? So I feel like I really need to satisfy that thrift itch. And the best way to do that is to go dig around the bins for a couple hours. And that's exactly what we're going to do this afternoon. It is a weekend, so I anticipate it's probably going to be a little bit crowded, but I have my granny cart here in the back seat. So we'll have a cart. I'm sure it'll be fun. Let's get to it. A granny cart or something similar is definitely necessary at the bins on a weekend afternoon. I think all locations are pretty crowded at this time and it's hard to come by a cart. Right when I walked in, they were bringing out new bins, which is always a good sign, and several of the new bins were shoe bins. I loved these black boots. They remind me of one of my favorite pairs, but shorter. I just wish that they would have been my size. Same with these suede leather riding boots. Some interesting lace up Uggs. They did have quite a bit of wear. I will pick up Uggs if they're in great condition to resell. Also, aren't Sperry's like coming back into style? I don't know if I'm ready for that. I spotted this leather bag. It definitely looks like something my mom would carry, and it's in really good condition. It's by The Sack, which is a brand she likes, so I added this to the cart. I love going through picked over bins. I find some of the best stuff in old bins. Like, how stunning is this vintage silk beaded blazer? It fits really well too. I had to grab it. This leather jacket looked really interesting. I've noticed a lot of people pass up leather at the bins because it's a lot heavier than like a t-shirt, but even if it weighs a few pounds, it's still cheaper than most thrifts price leather jackets at. But speaking of crazy pricing, like Goodwill had this priced at $60. No wonder it did not sell in the store. Goodwill Houston is usually pretty reasonable with pricing, but that is wild and it was not even in perfect condition. I found a few other leather jackets. This chocolate brown suede longline one, it was way too small on me, not the vibe. This black button up was just okay. I think it technically did fit, but I like leather jackets with a little room to breathe. This bomber style jacket definitely has room. I think it's very Pinteresty and has a lot of styling potential, so I did pick it up. I spotted this amazing embroidered vintage quilt. The details on this are just incredible. It's not in perfect condition, but I think it will be a really fun sewing project. My coworker has asked me to keep an eye out for fabric while thrifting for her sewing projects, and I found this roll for her. Today's video is sponsored by Lume. Lume is a whole body deodorant for your pits, privates, and beyond. I feel like that should be a song. I don't know. Does Lume have a song? They should. So Lume was invented by an OBGYN, Shannon Klingman, and is clinically proven to block BO all day and continue controlling BO for 72 hours. And let me tell y'all, Lume works. I put this stuff to the test last week in Yosemite on a 15-mile all day long hike. I was dirty and tired at the end of that hike, but I did not stink, and that is thanks to Lume. Lume did its job, and it's, like I said, it's a whole body deodorant, so you can put it anywhere where you tend to stink. I know I personally tend to stink anywhere that I have like really tight clothing, so like my sports bra straps, my biker short, crevices, my feet. Feet are overlooked as being stinky, but they stink, so you can use this anywhere. But the stick goes on super seamless. You would never know it's there. Same with the spray. The spray is just easier to apply. Like, that's great to just spray on your feet real quick. You would never know it's there once that dries. Super invisible, both of these, and they don't stain your clothes. That was my concern with putting it other places. It's like, what if it stains my new sports bra? But it does not stain. There are 8 scents for you to choose from. I got the peony rose in the stick and then the soft powder in the spray. I really like both, but there's other options to choose from too. And a lot of them are aluminum free, which is really important to me. And I got the starter pack, which has other goodies. So in the starter pack, you get a full-size stick, you get a spray or a cream, kind of just depends on personal preference. And then you get some other goodies. You get 2 freebies like the wipes and then the body wash to just keep you feeling extra fresh. So all of this is in the starter pack, which is great if you're new to Lume. You can try so much out. So all of that free shipping. And then just for you guys, Lume is giving an extra $5 off with the code Natalie5off and using the link down below. So that's a great deal of 40% off. Definitely check out Lume after this video. And thank you to Lume for sponsoring today's haul. Don't be stinky, y'all. Another suede leather jacket. This one was made for some serious cold weather, like nothing we get here in Houston. I just thought this was such a cool piece, but I have no use for it. I found a lone sconce lamp. I looked it up and originally this was sold as a set, but I only came across one. I think this will actually work really well on a small wall in my living room. Some more home decor, these rattan pumpkins, perfect for the fall season. A funky little green shoulder bag. I thought the contrasting color on this vintage denim vest was so cool, I immediately threw it in the cart. Another vest find, but I already have a red sweater vest and realistically, I don't need another. I found some Abercrombie jeans in my size. I noticed the legs had some light stains towards the bottom, but they look like they should come out in the wash, and if not, I can just cut them into shorts. A nice basic black cardigan. It is 100% merino wool. This pistola turtleneck was so incredibly soft, and I think it will be perfect for some fall layering. A 100% wool coat, such a nice staple piece, but I always inspect wool pieces extra close at any thrift store, but especially the bins, and I noticed several areas where there was thinning that may become holes in the future. These last pieces are pieces that I just thought were cute and I picked up, but ultimately decided not to get because they weren't my size or I just don't have a need. I didn't really come across much to resell this trip. One of the only pieces I thought about was this Gal Meets Glam dress, but ultimately I decided to pass because there are so many already listed online, so I feel like it would sit for a while, and cleaning this piece seemed like a hassle. After a couple hours, my cart was full and I decided to head out. Before we get into trying on these finds, I want to go through how much I spent. So I got 15.84 pounds. Here in Houston, it is $2.49 a pound. My total, including tax, was $42.72, and I got 13 items. One of my favorite finds, the green leather bag. I've been wanting a colored leather bag for so long, and I really like this green. I also feel like it holds a surprising amount, but it doesn't really look too big because it's a shoulder bag. And I'm planning to style this. One of the first ways for sure is with my mushroom pants that I'm wearing right now. One of the reasons I really wanted a colored leather bag was to pair with these pants and also just to add a pop of color to any outfit. But I think it adds the perfect pop with the funky mushroom pants. And this color of green is just so in this fall. Really excited for this bag. The vintage 80s silk beaded blazer. This piece is just immaculate. It is stunning. I let this piece take the show on this outfit. I paired it with some basics, a white bodysuit, a black miniskirt, and some black knee-high Western inspired boots because this is actually a Western show jacket, I believe. I'm not for sure. I wasn't able to find too much information about it because it is vintage, so it's not like a piece that has a modern site. But the tag is Monica. It's in amazing condition. It's so pretty. There are some crazy listing prices for this piece, but I don't feel like it would actually ever sell for that. I feel like vintage silk beaded pieces might sell for like $20 or $30, and I think this piece is way more beautiful than 20 or 30 bucks. So I'm definitely going to keep it. I don't know if I want to take out the shoulder pads yet or not, but TBD, it's a fun piece. And I think it'll be so fun to wear in the winter for like a special event, maybe around the holidays. And then of course I could wear it at the rodeo. The vintage denim vest. I love vests in the fall, and I think this one has such fun details with the zip up vest and then the black velvet collar. I paired this with the white lace long sleeve. I got that like a year ago at Value Village, and then a black mini skirt, and then the same black Western inspired boots. I think this is a fun way to dress the vest up a bit, but I could also easily dress it down by wearing the same layers up top, but then just like a black pair of jeans. Or I could do Canadian, what is that? The Canadian pantsuit when you wear like jeans on jeans. That would be fun too. So many fun ways to wear this piece. It is a little boxy, but I think it's kind of cute like that. And if I wanted to, I could really easily take it in a bit, but I don't even think that's necessary realistically. I'm just gonna wear it as is. The Abercrombie crossover waist jeans. I was actually able to get the marks out on these. It was really easy. I didn't even try that hard. I just put a little OxyClean in the wash when I washed everything and they came right out. So that's great. As far as fit on these goes, they're okay. They're probably my third best fitting pair of jeans at the moment, which says something. Like I just am struggling to find jeans that I love right now. So I'm glad that I was able to try these out, but I don't think I would like go out of my way to buy another pair in this style. It's just okay. I'm glad I got them at the bins. I'll definitely wear them. I literally needed more jeans, but I'm not obsessed. You know, I feel like they kind of bunch up weird at the ankles. The cut is a weird straight leg, kind of wanting to flare. I don't know. It's odd, but it's not bad. They're okay. They're okay. So I'm glad I got them, but not obsessed. And the same is true with the Pistola turtleneck. I'm not obsessed with it. It's really thin. It's so soft. It is such a soft piece. I love how soft it is, but it's really thin and it's just not super flattering. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this piece. I mean, it'll be a nice layering piece, but not a main statement piece for sure. The Moto leather jacket, this piece is so heavy. I cannot hold it up the whole time, but it is such a quality leather jacket and it's so Pinteresty. I feel like I've just seen this so much whenever I'm scrolling, trying to get a little inspo, and it's fun. It's a little outside of my comfort zone, but I tried to style it in the way that I was envisioning it. And that's just really simple with like a white tank, some jeans and sneakers. And then it would also be really cute to throw on a hat with, but I didn't really want to mess up my hair. So really, really excited for this piece, but I know it's really trendy. And whenever I buy something that's more so a trend rather than like my normal style, I always try to think like, what am I going to do after this piece is no longer trending and I might not be wanting to wear it as much? And it is my dad and brother's size. So I think that they would both really like a nice leather jacket like this, or I could see if Lucas wants to wear it, but it'll definitely have a next life for sure. Speaking of giving things to my family, I got this sack bag for my mom and I thought it was in really great condition when I found it. And once I got home, I realized I don't think it's ever been used. Like it is like new. Nobody has used this. It's so nice. So really excited. I should have not shown it on camera because this would have been a great base for thrifted Christmas, you know, kind of like having this bag and then having a few other pieces in it. But I've already spoiled it. And I know she watches my channel, so she knows she's getting it, but I don't know if I should save it for Christmas or not. TBD. I messed this little black cardigan up in the wash. It is 100% my fault. When I got home from thrifting, I kind of threw everything that was washable into the wash. I did not check what the temperature on the washing machine was, but it was on warm, and this is a 100% merino wool sweater, so it shrunk up, and it also got a hole in it. And after I realized it had a hole in it and it shrunk up, I looked at the materials label and it's like hand wash cold. So it's a fragile piece. The good thing is that where the hole is really easy to mend. The only thing is I don't know who I can give it to now that it's shrunken. So I don't know. I feel bad about this. Like I hate when I mess something up that was so nice. Like that was totally my fault, but I'll figure that out. I actually think you can stretch out sweaters and I can definitely sew up the hole. So I'll figure it out. But then the home goods, I got this light. Sorry for the random light bulb that's in it. It does work. I want to replace the light bulb with an Edison light bulb. And then I want to put it on a wall in my living room. I should have the Edison bulb by the time I'm editing this video. So hopefully there will be an overlay up of the light. I know when I posted the apartment redecoration thrift with me, a lot of people were like, your living room is still really dark. And I totally agree, but I've been struggling to find floor lamps. And this is perfect because it gives the height of a floor lamp, the idea of a floor lamp, but it isn't. And it's just really fun. It's really funky. So hopefully we have this up by the time this video is done. And then the other 4 things that I got are the 2 pumpkins. I already have those on my coffee table. I made sure that there were no critters in. I always just like leave everything in either my hot car or out on the balcony for a little while, like that I can't really wash. And so they're out on my coffee table. Then I got the fabric for my coworker. She was so excited. She's so into sewing, so she loves that. And then I got the fabric for myself. I still have that in my car. I need to hand wash that in the bathtub, so that's like an afternoon project, and I haven't committed time to do that yet, but that fabric is so, so, so cool. I'm so excited to sew something with that. I have been learning to sew. I got a sewing machine in my dumpster like a year and a half ago at this point. Like, it's been a while. And so my New Year's resolution was to sew something, and I've started to sew little stitches, and I think I can do something with that fabric. So I'm excited to see what all I can turn that into. But that is everything that I got at the bins. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel once again. I cannot wait to be back here with more thrifty content soon. Definitely check out Lume and use the code Natalie5 off to get your starter kit. Thanks again. Bye.